We have a 50% chance for tropical development right off the Carolina coast over the next 7 days. Our tropical storm in the eastern Pacific is still trekking off to the northwest. And believe it or not, we have an 80% chance for another tropical cyclone to develop in the eastern Pacific. We have a slight risk for severe weather today through portions of North Dakota and the Northeast. And we are expecting a nice cool down for portions of the central US over the next week to week and a half. It's July 3rd, 2025. Let's get into the updates. As I said, we now have a 50% chance for tropical development out here in the western Atlantic. You can see we do have some convection, although it's still not very organized. And as I've said before, if this does get itself together, it does have the possibility to strengthen with these warm waters. Although it's going to encounter likely a lot of shear, I do not expect major impacts to the states other than potentially a lot of rainfall. Tropical storm Flossie out in the eastern Pacific continues to push out to the northwest and still doesn't look to be a danger to anyone. Although we have yet another tropical disturbance in the eastern Pacific to the south that does look to develop into a tropical cyclone over the next few days. The eastern Pacific continues to stay extremely active. For our severe weather up in the northeast today, it is just a wind-driven threat, meaning we could see some strong to severe thunderstorms develop today that could produce some 60 to 70 plus mile per hour gusts. This isn't expected to be a major threat, but you could still lose power. It's best to keep your weather alerts on. Up in North Dakota, we do have a 2% TOR risk for today, a 15% hatch risk for wind, meaning we could see 70 to 80 plus mile per hour gusts associated with some of these severe thunderstorms. We also have this hatched hail region, so 3 to 4 inch plus diameter hail is possible today. Strong to severe thunderstorms look to begin firing off in western North Dakota later into the evening. We may not even see some of these severe thunderstorms until 9, 10, 11 p.m. Central, so have weather alerts on. There may be a little bit of a nocturnal threat to this. And then for portions of the northern mid-Atlantic and New England, we could see storms firing off as early as the late afternoon through the early evening hours, so this is going to be a little bit earlier. I don't expect too much of a nocturnal threat with these severe thunderstorms today. If we take a look at our latest Euro model run's temperature anomalies, you can see a lot of those cold temperatures that were sitting out west are beginning to move their way into the center of the US, where we could see widespread below average temperatures as we move through this weekend and early into next week. I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you like this type of content, feel free to throw me a follow or sub. I make posts like this every day, and I stream every day as well to try and answer all of your questions. I'll see you in the next video.